Okay, we are live. Hello, Facebook world, and anyone who is tuning in, welcome. I am Jessica Bose, and this is the lovely Bonnie Hardy, and we are here today because I want to give away free coaching and show people what coaching is all about. I know that a lot of the questions that I get when I'm talking about coaching is for people who don't know what it is, so I decided I wanted to start sharing with people what coaching is all about, and so you get to experience it because that's really what coaching is. It's an experience, and just describing it doesn't really do it justice. So Bonnie decided to volunteer today to have some free coaching and to do it live, and she's going to introduce herself to you a little bit here now.
Hi, Jess. Hi, everybody. Thanks for having me here, Jess. I do appreciate it. I live in the lovely sunshine state of Central Florida. I am a mindset and business coach and consultant. I help emerging entrepreneurs start the business of their dreams by combining their zone of genius and their passions. And I also help busy business owners and mompreneurs, you know the word I'm talking about, and help them to combine their to be more efficient and productive when they're running their business and their home at the same time. Sorry, I can't speak right now. Some words just aren't coming out very well right now. So you know what I'm talking about, right?
Mompreneurs, yes, I got you.
That's it. Thank you. I got it. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. And what a beautiful thing, too, to show to people that as coaches, we also need coaching and get to get coaching. So I have coaches, Bonnie has coaches, we all have coaches, and it helps us up level into the next thing that we're trying to do in the world and in life. So thank you so much for being here, Bonnie. What is it that you want to get coached on today? What do you want to bring to the table today?
Even though I do mindset coaching with people, sometimes I need my own mindset help because I do have like a fear of putting myself out there. And sometimes I have a little self-esteem, a little self-confidence. I know what I have is good and it helps a lot of people to be really great. But sometimes just the fear of getting out there and putting my name out there and letting people know what I can do to help them to be known worldwide for helping with business and mindset coaching.
Yeah. Okay, awesome. So first we get to celebrate that you showed up on here and told everyone what you do. Yay! Because that's huge. If this is something that you've been leaning into, the fact that you're showing up here live on camera with me to talk about coaching and you shared what you do, that's huge. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. Self high five, whatever we're gonna do. Hey, there you go. All right, perfect.
Yeah. So um what is really driving that fear? So when you say that you have self-conscious or you don't know if you want to, like tell me a little bit more about what's going on there.
Just I used to be homeless a few years ago, so sometimes I have still have like the homeless mentality, and I'm like, well, who am I to say something to somebody else? My life back then was not good at all. So who am I to tell you how to run your life? It's like, well, it's a lot better now. One of my mantras is rock bottom to rock solid. So yeah, I used to be rock bottom. Now I'm going much more towards rock solid, and that's why the name of my business is called Rock Solid Mindset Business Coaching and Consulting, because you have to have the rock solid mindset. So it's like, if you're rock solid, that's great. And I'm almost there, but I still, you always have that stuff in the back of your head, that you're just not good enough. Who wants to listen to me? A lot of people want to listen to me, though, I think, right now, right?
Yeah. So who is that voice telling you you're not good enough?
I don't know if it's my voice when I was like little or somebody else's voice. You're always going to have a lot of supporters, but the thing is one person can say one thing bad, or 200 people say something great. One person says one bad thing, and you hone in on that person. But it's like, well, it's not a reflection of me, it's a reflection of them. If somebody else is kind of like trying to bring you down, hurt people hurt people. So it's like, you got to take who's saying it and what the context is that they're saying it to say, hey, sometimes you have to listen to certain people, other people, you don't have to listen to them at all. They don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah. So you know that here, but let's dig in, like, who is that actual voice talking? Is it a parent? Is it an old version of you? Like, if we could hone in on who that is, that would probably help you.
It's probably an older version of myself.
Okay,
So
cool.
definitely probably that.
Oh, I have an activity for this.
Okay, cool.
But the thing that I need, I have a little card. It's in the other room, so I'll be right back. But
Okay, no problem.
think while I'm doing that, part of it is called a persona interview. And so the persona that comes out to play that says you're not good enough,
Right.
give that person a name. Think of
Give
a
that
name.
person a name. Okay.
Yes.
I think of a really good name to give that person. So I think I got a good name for them.
Okay, what is that name?
Then that name is Susan.
Susan?
Susan, yep.
Okay. So you're going to get into full character of Susan, and you're going to be very dramatic about it. So whatever movements Susan would make, however she would talk and sound, and the words that she would say, you get into full character of Susan.
Okay.
So when you're ready, let me know.
I'm ready whenever you are, Jess. Let's go.
Okay, so now I'm going to ask Susan some questions.
Okay.
Susan, what's the most important thing to you?
Most important thing to me is being liked and being respected.
Mm. Susan, what are you most proud of?
Most proud of is being able to overcome homelessness to have a successful business.
Mm. Susan, when did you make your first appearance?
I don't know. 5 years ago, maybe. I'm not sure.
Okay. Susan, who did you learn your style from?
I'm not sure. Maybe just people I was hanging out with. I'm not totally sure. Maybe just friends that I had at that time.
Okay. Susan, what are you most afraid of?
Of people judging and saying that I shouldn't do that I don't have like the qualifications to do what I do. And why should I give somebody who has kids advice on parenting when I don't have my own kids?
Mm. Susan, what do you most want?
I most want to be liked and respected and be known for helping people, worldwide with their mindset and showing that if I can do that, what I've done at my age, and anybody can.
Mm. So now you get to come back into Bonnie.
Okay, all right.
So what did you learn about Susan?
I learned, Susan, that kind of like what's that called, like external validation, which is good. I mean, you have to have external validation, but you have to have internal first. But it's always good to have the external because that means that other people think you're cool too. Because you can think you're the bee's knees. If nobody else thinks you're the bee's knees, then you're not going to get anywhere. So it's always good to have the external validation to know that other people do think you're very cool, very inspirational, and considerate or successful or whatever.
Yeah, it's really interesting that what Susan is most proud of is overcoming homelessness. And yet,
Right.
Susan still thinks you're not good enough to be able to help other people, even though you overcame homelessness.
Right.
Like, that's a huge accomplishment. So, who are you not to help people?
Right, definitely.
Yeah.
Best person to help people do that because I've been there, I've done that, and I know what it's like. And you can't tell me anything that I haven't thought myself or said to my own coach or something like that. Anything you said, I probably said it myself or thought it myself, so I can see right through that stuff.
Yeah. So, I'm wondering, even beyond I'm not good enough, I feel like there's something else about showing up and being seen.
Right.
So, what, when you think about being seen and showing up on your own social media and creating a YouTube channel or whatever it is that you're trying to do to be seen and show people who you are and what you do, what comes up for you when you think about that?
just like getting nervous about what I want to say, or not knowing people are gonna like watch my videos. Like I spend a lot of time making a video, making a post, and nobody pays attention to it. Then that really like makes me feel like people don't even see me. You know, it's like, oh well, maybe I'm not as important as I thought I was, or something like that. You know.
And what is nobody? Does that mean that not one person liked it or commented on it?
Yeah, like sometimes I'll put stuff up and not one person makes a comment or likes it. And I've got
Okay.
1,900 plus friends, so like, well, it doesn't happen real often, but sometimes it does happen.
Yeah. Well, I've been learning a lot about social media lately, and the thing that I have to continue to remember and remind myself is like on the other end, what's happening, because a mom watching her 3-year-old might
Yeah,
be listening to the video, and then she's chasing after the 3-year-old and does not come back to like or comment because distracted by the 3-year-old
right.
running around. Or, like, so
Mm.
thinking about what's happening on the other side of the screen, because the numbers don't really mean anything on social media, to be honest. As much as it's like,
Right,
oh, I
yeah,
want all the
the numbers
followers.
only mean so much. So sometimes people they kind of stalk and they lurk and they see what you're doing, but they don't make any comments. But they know what you're doing. Because there's people that I don't always make comments on, but I do like to see what they post. So and I
Exactly.
understand that. It just kind of hurts my ego to see that I busted my butt to put something online. I have 1,900 plus friends. Nobody liked or commented. And I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe I like something the next thing. I don't know. It's weird sometimes. It's like algorithm.
Yes, I've been learning a lot about the algorithm. And actually, is this 1900 friends on Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay. So I learned on Facebook, like I literally learned this today. The way that Facebook actually works is once you post something, it shows it to 20 people
Yeah.
only. If somebody comments on it or likes it, it will show it to another 20 people.
Yeah.
But if you have no engagement, it's like only 20 people saw it if they saw it, if they happened to
Yeah.
be scrolling on Facebook at that time, which they
Right.
might not have been. Um, so having you want to actually have the friends on Facebook that you have, you want them to be engaging in your stuff. If they're not engaging, having them as your friend actually hurts you on Facebook as
Yeah.
part of the algorithm.
Right.
I learned that today.
Right. That's why
So,
I'm going through my Facebook friends, and if we've been friends a long time, we haven't um, commented on each other's posts, or we haven't private messaged each other, or if we just posted stuff that I'm not interested in, or if you haven't posted for a long time, I'll unfriend the person, and then they end up noticing and sending me a friend request back. Then I'll accept, and then we'll try to get the ball rolling again.
yeah. And what's tricky is that all of the social media platforms have different types of algorithms
Yeah.
and they work differently. But
Right.
how long have you been posting and doing stuff on Facebook?
I don't know, 5 or 6 years, I think. I'm
Okay,
not sure. Several years, several years.
gotcha. So you've been posting and your ego talks. You're not good enough. Nobody's commenting on your stuff. Blah blah blah. So then it like I imagine your ego then gets the best of you, and then you'll stop posting for a while, and then you'll
Yeah.
be like, shut up, ego, and then you'll post again, and then the ego gets loud, and then you stop again. Right? Does
Yeah.
that resonate with you?
Yeah, that's happened in the past. I have been lately just, trying to be more consistent, just posting whenever or whatever. Because, they say, 9 o'clock on a Monday morning is the best time to post on Facebook, but 9 o'clock for who? You're 3 hours behind me, and I got friends in England that are 5 hours ahead of me. So 9 o'clock to me is 6 a.m. You're not going to see what I'm posting. But it's like 2 in the afternoon for the England people, so they might be out doing their after lunch, taking a siesta. So they might not see it. So just kind of post what you want when you want. Eventually, the right people, will see it. Hopefully.
Yeah. So what is a post that you know you've been wanting to post, but your ego's like, don't talk about that? What have you not done?
Kind of. I mean, you got to be careful about talking about yourself and bragging on yourself because people don't want to hear, I've done this, I've done this. But if they don't know, they don't know. And I'm always getting new friends and stuff. And, the people I had for our friends like a month ago might be a whole lot of different friends right now. So they don't know what I do and what I've done. So every once in a while I'll post about, I was homeless. I used to live in this tent here. I woke up Christmas Day and New Year's Day, 2016, 2017 on this bench. And then, oh my gosh, I didn't even know that. That's pretty cool. What are your future goals? Okay, I got this is my future goal. Oh, that's really neat. I want to do that too. So you just got to kind of toot your own horn, blow yourself up. And it's also cool if other people blow you up too, but you got to toot your own horn so you know what I've done and what I can do and stuff like that. You know how that goes.
Yeah. Yeah. So is there something, so you've posted that a few times, which is beautiful and amazing, but is there something that you know in your soul that you've been wanting to post and you've been too scared to post?
I don't really know. I mean, I posted about future dreams and goals and stuff like that, and stuff changes around a little bit here and there. So I don't post stuff that's like political in nature or anything like that with stuff going on because it's just too divisive right now, and I don't want to be divisive. It's too many people are fighting over the craziest of things, and I want my feed to be happy stuff. I mean, I know stuff's not always happy and great all over the world, but people go through my timeline. I want them to say, oh, Bonnie might be posting about her kittens today, or Bonnie could be posting something about how to raise your business stuff, or showing a picture of the local pool or whatever. I want you to go to my timeline, know that you're gonna smile once you go through my timeline. That's my goal.
Beautiful. So you already know what you want to be posting and what you want your page to be about. That's awesome.
Right.
So where are you still not showing up? Like, because what you said you wanted to work on is that you're not showing up because you're not good enough. So
Right.
where are you still not showing up?
Probably. I'm in a whole bunch of different groups, and I post in there. But I also kind of sometimes I'll post like asking questions and stuff like that, or what do you see in this crossword puzzle here? What are the first 6 things you see, or put something in this box with the letter of your first name that says my name is Joyful and I feel joy or something like that. So it's like positive things, but I'm not going in there and showing my expertise. Say, hey, this is how you repurpose content. Hey, this is if you want to marry your zona genius and your passions, ask yourself these questions. So that's one thing that I need to go. I need to show my expertise to you to say, oh, wow, yeah, I have this job that I don't like. I want to start my own business. Bonnie can help me do that. Or I'm so busy doing this, and this. Bonnie can help me to streamline everything and make me be more efficient. So I have my time for myself, for my own self-care, and time for my business and my kids and my house and my dogs and my cats and all that kind of stuff, you know?
Gotcha. Okay. So what my coach would say, and this is a little crude, but you just haven't gotten your titties out yet. You're
Okay.
not telling people what it is that you're doing. You're not telling people your intention and what it is that you're about. And
Right.
so you get to do that.
Right.
And not literally, we don't need to see your naked body on the screen, but like
Nah,
figuratively,
no, that's for sure.
because it's really vulnerable to share with people about what you do, and because there's that fear of
Yeah.
there's that fear of rejection when we do share. It's like, oh
Right.
my gosh, this is what I do. I would love to support you and help you. And then our ego's like, well, what if they say no?
Right.
So then the ego again is winning. And but at the end of the day, Bonnie, you have medicine on your heart that people get to hear. And if they don't know who you are and what the fuck you're up to, they're not going to be able to receive the medicine that you have to
Right.
offer them.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah. So what is it going to take for you to get your titties out?
I'll most likely start doing that in the next couple of days. You start into a month on Saturday, I believe. So I will start working on getting my stuff together and get my content set up for when I can post certain things to certain groups, or when if I can just post whatever I want, whenever I want, and start posting it and say, hey, This is me. This is what I do. This is how I can help. This is what I've been through. I know you can't BS me because I've been there. I've been there, done that, worn the T-shirt. So you can't get anything over on top of me right now. That's for sure.
Okay, so have you ever done like a Facebook Live where you shared what you do and what your offer is?
I have done videos and stuff like that. That is something that I need to work on, is doing video. My problem is sometimes I'll forget what I want to say, and I'll write it down. Then I don't want to be like looking over here and writing stuff down. So it is on my list to be making more videos and put it on in my own personal group and in other groups and Facebook in general and on my YouTube channel, because I need to grow my YouTube channel. So I'm right now working on my list of goals for the month of August. Besides turning 56 in August, I have other goals I need to do. Yay! So it's my birthday month, so I need to get some stuff rolling around my birthday month. It's like, okay, let's do this. Maybe a special offer for 56 people in August for my birthday. I'm not sure. I got to work on that.
Are you open to a challenge?
Depends on what the challenge is.
Well, the challenge would be to get on Facebook Live every day for the next 10 days.
Okay.
And the reason is because part of the fear of video, of I forget what I wanted to say, blah, blah, is we make up all these stories about what that is. But if you just start doing it, even if you mess it up, even if you, oh my gosh, I forgot what I was going to say while you're live, it will start to get over the fear of being on video, and then you'll be able to move past the fear so that you actually are grounded in your body to be able to share what you want to share. And so if you just go live every day for the next 10 days, it doesn't even matter what you say. You could say, hi, I'm Bonnie. This is the first time I've ever gone live. I wanted to show up here and let you know that I'm here and that I love you. And I'm a coach and I do mindset work. If you're interested, please connect with me. End of live. It doesn't even have to be very long. But as long as you're showing up every day, that's going to help you start to get over that hump and that fear. So then come August, when you're ready to put out all that content, you'll actually be ready to put out all that content.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So is that something you'd be willing to do?
Yeah, I'm not sure if I can start it tomorrow because I have a appointment. It's going to take like buses and trains to get in there, and I don't know if I'll have Wi-Fi for most of the day. And I really don't want to do anything like 5 o'clock in the morning because I won't be able to see straight. I'll see what happens with the time I get on tomorrow night. What I feel like maybe I'll just start it on Thursday morning. Just write a note down. Start at 7, 8 o'clock Thursday morning and say something live.
So do you hear already how the ego is trying to tell you, oh, but I have this going on. Oh, but I have this going on. So why not just do it right after this call?
Because I have to go eat dinner and I have to go to bed.
How long does it take to do a video?
I don't know.
30 seconds.
I don't know. Yeah.
Your first one doesn't have to be longer than 30 seconds.
Definitely.
And that's the thing. Our egos are going to keep coming back up. Say, nope, that's not comfortable. Come back. Nope, that's not comfortable. Come back. Yeah. And so the more that you notice that and the more that you're able to befriend your ego, because, right, we can't just tell our egos to shut up. We can't just tell them to go away because they're part of us.
Yeah.
And they have kept us safe. And they have done really beautiful things to help us. So it's like, okay, ego, I hear you. And nope.
Right. Definitely, yeah, definitely. Tell the ego to go away.
Yeah, like, I love you, ego, and you're not right about this. So we're going to do this anyway, even though we're scared. And it's going to be okay.
Definitely.
And even if the worst thing happens, you trip and fall while you're on, I don't know, whatever, even if the worst thing happens, like, if the first time you go live, you happen to be walking around and you trip and you fall down, the number of comments and likes you would get from that video would be a lot.
Oh, it would be. I'd be like, well, I've tripped and fallen a few times, so you'd be like, people like, oh, Bonnie, my God, are you okay? What's going on? How's your knees? Are you okay? You just fell in dog poop, right? You know, something like that. Did you trip over the dog?
Yeah. So it's like, okay, I really want to do this, because this is something you want to do. This is not something like, I never want to go bungee jumping. It's not even about a fear. It's not something I ever would do. I don't need to overcome that fear. It's not something I have to do.
Right.
But because social media is the way that you get to reach people and share, and we have such a beautiful tool, getting over your fear of
Right.
being seen and being on video is going to be really important to be able to continue to connect with all of those people.
Right.
Yeah. So what comes up for you when I say, okay, do a video right after we're done with this call?
So I don't know. I might have to make sure my Wi-Fi connection looks good. I know what I want to talk about. The cats aren't all fighting with each other. You know.
But you're live right now, so what's the difference?
Yeah, live right now, so yeah, that's cool.
Your internet connection's working, you look beautiful, and your cats aren't in the way, so.
Well, people just saw me live now for half an hour, 45 minutes, and they see me live again in a few more minutes.
Oh, ego.
Yeah, go away.
So what's the difference about going live with me versus being live by yourself?
Because I have somebody else to take part of the attention, I guess. I don't know.
Oh. So what if I turn my video off and let you just be seen?
And I'll probably turn my video off and go into the loo or something like that.
But you see how the ego is just so out to play around this. Can you hear me again?
Yeah, it stops for a second, but see, I told you my video thing is kind of funky, so there.
But you already know what it is. It's the ego. And so you get to, like I said, have a conversation with your ego and just like move past it, because until you actually start developing that relationship with your ego where you sense her out to play and know, like, okay, no, like, you're not just keeping me safe right now. Sometimes you do. That's not what this is about. And it's time for me to get out of my comfort zone and really jump into this, because I want. Your ego is preventing you from your goals and your future at the moment.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. So what do you want to commit to?
I'd have to think of different video topics to talk about, because I don't want to bore people. I mean, I'm sure I can think of some. I don't need to talk all about business and stuff. We are having a big birthday feast. You know, my 6 of my kids are going to turn a year old pretty soon, so we can probably introduce all the cats again and show people how big they've gotten and stuff like that. If
That's still directing the attention not on you.
Right.
Yeah, the ego.
People like to meet my cats and kittens, and I'm on calls with them. Sometimes they're like, I don't want to talk to you right now. I want to talk to a cat right now. Let me see which kitten is with you. People know the cat. I just post a picture. They know which cat it is. I'm holding in my arms. So they're like, oh, I know which one that is. Okay, tell me he is. So, you know, my cat's as popular as I am almost.
Beautiful. That's amazing. And your cat's not the one that's going to be bringing in clients and your money.
Right.
You're the one with the medicine to share.
Right.
So people get to hear from you also. You can share about your cats, but that's not going to, at the end of the day, the cats aren't going to be coaching people.
Right. The cats will probably make people laugh though, so that's good. You need some laughter in your life to get cut off again.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, the cats will make people laugh for sure. And that's a part of the, oh my goodness, internet.
Okay now?
Maybe.
Yeah. The internet's acting really wonky. It was a bad storm here earlier a couple hours ago, so I don't know if it's a remnant from that or what the problem is.
It could be me too. I don't know. Yeah, so it's great that you have the cats, because that's part of your brand of you want people to laugh when they come to your page and they want to have fun, and cats can bring that. And part of getting your titties out and sharing with the world who you are and what you do is being seen.
Right.
So yes, you want to create content, yes, but in order to get through to that space, so what is that commitment? How many videos do you want to create this week?
I don't know. I have to think about that. I have to think about what I want to talk about, and
Why do you have to think about it?
I don't want to just go because I don't want to just go on and mumble and stuff. I see people go online and talk for an hour, but don't talk about anything. I'm all for efficiency, and I want to get on and talk about something and get off, and I'll make people sit there for an hour, listen to me just mumble and this and that and the other.
Yes.
You know, get things to do. They don't have time to listen to me talk about this, that, and the other for an hour. Just get in, get out, get done, and go home.
And the people who have those very efficient, like 2-minute videos that are really engaging, you know how they got there?
Wow.
By practicing and doing those long ass videos where they talked about nothing and fumbled over their words.
Right.
The only way to get to where you want to go is through and by actually showing up and doing it.
Right. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there.
So are you willing to lean into that? And just, like I said, even just the first one, because the first one's the hardest, is like,
Right.
just get on and say who you are and what you're up to and then hop off. Like, you don't have to plan anything else, right?
Right. I'll do that. I don't know when. I'm not making a commitment to a certain time because I don't want to make a commitment and then not do it. I'm not doing it tonight. I probably won't be able to do it tomorrow. I want to be in a good state of mind and be totally wide awake and healthy and, not have any distractions and stuff like that. But I promise Thursday I will do a live video. I don't know what time I'll talk about, but Thursday we'll do a live video. I promise.
Okay, so everyone heard it. Bonnie's going to do a live video on Thursday. That is her commitment. Right. Excellent. Excellent. Great. And then shoot me a message once you've done it so I can celebrate the fuck out of you because that's going to be huge.
Right, yeah. I'll end up going on my YouTube channel too somewhere down along the line. I'll add it. My YouTube channel. I need to get my. I think we stalled out again. I don't know why it's crazy. It's okay now, I think.
Yeah.
So it works perfect when I'm not talking to anybody, but when I need to talk to somebody, be online live and have a coaching call or something, then it has to be a poopy head and be all messed up. So I think it's okay right now.
Do you have a cell phone? You can always do it on when you do your live.
Yeah, I have a cell phone.
You can do your live on your cell phone rather than your computer, and then you're not reliant on Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Well, I can't do that on my cell phone because of the way my cell phone is, but I can do it on my Nook, so I can, the Nook still uses the Wi-Fi, but we'll sneak through it and figure something out with that, so it's all right. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out somewhere down along the line.
Cool. We're coming up to 5 o'clock, so we're going to close out this live on Facebook, and then we'll continue talking for a second. But anyone who tuned in, thank you so much for tuning in and seeing what coaching is all about. And thank you to Bonnie for choosing to be vulnerable because this is not easy. And It's huge that you're here live with me right now and letting yourself be seen. Congratulations again on that. And anybody who is interested or willing to like I said, I offer 30 minutes of free coaching on Tuesdays at this time every week. So if you're interested and you're really willing to go there with me, I would love to have you on. So shoot me a message. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Bye, Facebook land. See you later. Have a great night.